what life is all about. It brings you closer to people that you might never have met.
I've never done anything like that before. But this was amazing. I would recommend this to everybody who wants to just dance, liberate, just be free and enjoy.
A sense of peace, just a calmness that after I do this, that didn't exist before.
Coming to a retreat like this is self-respect. Even if you feel as though you don't love yourself or you don't like yourself as much, if you sign up to a retreat like this, it means that somewhere in your mind and your soul, there is a sense of self-love.
All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to this Sunday Breathe Together session with a slight delay. So we truly appreciate all of you waiting, all of you breathing and connecting to presence, to the moment. With some many technical difficulties, we were able to fix them. We were able to come into the space ready for you to really connect to a journey, to the breath, to this moment. So welcome every single person that is here on YouTube, but also via Zoom. My name is Piotr Ciepiel, SOMA Breath Master Transformational Coach and host for Sunday Breathe Togethers, Power Hours, events, and all the other incredible events that basically SOMA Breath puts out to our community. So just let me know in the chat where you're tuning in from, where you're dialing in from, and how are you feeling right now on a scale of 1 to 11. Please just energetically connect yourself and just put into the chat, how are you feeling right now? And of course, in today's session, I will first introduce the session, why we're coming together. And then of course, I'm gonna make sure as well that you're all gonna be feeling the power of the breath and power of movement so that we can shake off a little bit of the energy of today, because I think we all need it. I think all of us behind the scenes were like, woof, it's happening. Mercury retrograde is gone. So what is happening with everything? But it's fine. This is the impact, the ripple effect of all the planets coming together and being in this shifting moment that we're all connected to. And of course, the energetic vibration of internet has been feeling that impact as well. So I'm going to read out in the chat where you're all tuning in from, because it's always so nice to see so many of you coming from so many different incredible places all around the world. So we've got London in the house. We have Minnesota, San Diego, Florida. Welcome, everyone. So many of you know, of course, today's session will be guided by the incredible Barry West, and I'll introduce Barry in just a moment. We have Holland. I literally just came back this morning from Amsterdam. I was at Mind Valley with the incredible team, Niraj and everyone else that was there, who has been at Mind Valley throughout the last 2 weeks in Amsterdam. Just put it in the chat as well. So many of you have come to me, showed up, and been like, hey, we know you. And I was like, okay, let's get together and let's just vibe together, because this is the beauty of the tribe. We get to know each other like this via YouTube, via Zoom, and then when we meet in person, it's on just a different level. We're scaling the connection. We're just truly impacting our vibration. We have Chile in the house. Hola, ¿qué tal, mi amor? There she is. Sister Claudia is with us. We've got Florida, Arizona, fantastic. And then we have so many people that are already on the vibration of 11. And it's so important to know where you're at, because only when you know where you're at, when you can really connect to the moment of that energetic impact and that number, you'll be able to change your state. So only when you know where you're at, you can then change the state accordingly. And this is exactly what we'll do at SOMA Breath. So we have Cindy is a 2. So we're going to bring that up to hopefully a higher number. And of course, at the end, please, at the end of the journey, also share how you're feeling afterwards, after a SOMA Breath experience. We have Tammy is a 9. We have 5, 7, 8, 4. We got 10, 11, 11. Amazing. California, Norway, welcome back, Tommy. We've got 8s, we've got 8, 9, 10. Nice, amazing. Fantastic. Love it all. Thank you, thank you. 6, 8, 3.6, very specific, very, very unique. I'm glad you're a 3.6 because you're going to be maybe a 5.2 or maybe even a 6.7. What if you'll be an 8.1? Amazing. Love it. Okay. Now, so we got through the foundation, why we're coming together, because SOMA Breath and the Sunday Breathe Togethers bring us all together so we can breathe, we can move, and we can be in this space of love, tenderness, calmness, peace, and especially in the session that we have planned today, that Barry will be guiding you through, which is called From Numbness to Oneness. But before we go into that session, because I think, not only I think, I feel, let us all just shake off some of the energy, shall we? Let us really tap into the moment, into our body. Soma is the body, the energy that is in that container, that vessel that you have. Let's shake off all the energy so we can be really present here. The past is gone, the future, who knows when it's going to come. Today is all that matters. This moment is all that matters. So we're going to be using our breath and a bit of movement for just a bit of fun, because that's what we're all about. Being playful, being curious with the breath, with some movement, and sending incredible high vibrations to Barry, to the world, to Monica, to me, to Liz, to Jana, to Stephen, to everyone that is here on this call. I think we're ready. Okay, let's stand back up. Let's stay back. Stand up. Let's stand up. Let's do this together. Let's breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Sigh it out continuously through this track and really feel like the shake of the vibration of the energy moving through your body. Okay, let's get this. Here we go. We can all hear this? Yes. Okay. Beautiful. More and more people are joining. Welcome, welcome to our Sunday Breathe Together session. Just feel free to move, to move. Yes. That's it. Breathe and move. That's it. Keep shaking it off. Shake it off. Preparing your body, preparing your mind, your energy for this journey, for this experience. That's it. That's it. Feel it, shake it, shake it, shake it. You're in a vibrating plate, and the dial is on a 10 out of 10. Come on. Few more moments of deeper connection. Beautiful. Start slowing down. Have your eyes closed for this experience. The end of this experience. You've showed up for yourself. You're showing up to our Sunday Breathe Together session, and slowly come back to your seat. Slowly come back, ready to embark on a journey. Connect to your breath. Connect to your body. Connect to yourself, your highest vibration of self. With a smile on your face, with so much love and energetic presence. That's it. Amazing. There you go. Olivia is already a 9. Love it. Wow, that took me from a 3 to 9. Song is good. Please share. Absolutely, we will share it in a moment. But of course, now is the time for us all, from connecting to the body to connecting out to the power of the breath, and understanding as well the power of community and coming together, as we can change our state, and we can change as well the way our life goes. Whether you are right now in a moment that is challenging for you, you can change that. You have the power. And today's session, From Numbness to Oneness, is exactly that. Because in this session, you'll be able to show up for yourself. Because it's going to be a collective field of breath and connection. I encourage you all as well to stay with us after the session, because we have a very unique surprise from Niraj himself that I will share at the end. So you're staying with us. We're not going to be taking up more time right now. You're staying. So commit right now. Just say it out loud. I commit to stay with SOMA Breath until the very end today. This is my moment. I commit to stay with SOMA Breath until the very end today. Love it. Very special, unique surprise. You'll be on that higher vibration plate already. So in today's session, From Numbness to Oneness, we're going to be able to see how moments in our life can bring us numbness, disconnection, stress, burnout, feelings of anxiety, overwhelm, overthinking. But from that, and I always like to say this, from every single breakdown, there is a breakthrough. From every single moment where we numb ourselves, we can then become one with ourselves, with the collective, with the field. And from numbness to oneness, which will be guided by the amazing Barry West, our SOMA Breath advanced instructor. An absolute privilege to be here with this person. He has been showing up first as a participant, then as an instructor, and he has led an amazing session in our app, in the SOMA Breath app, just a couple of weeks ago. And today is his time to take over the Sunday Breathe together. So all of you that are brand new, welcome to this session. All of you that are returning, welcome to this session. Because in this session, and Barry will do a mini explanation as well on this session itself and how we're going to be breathing. So if you haven't done breathwork with SOMA Breath yet, don't worry at all. Barry will explain how we're going to be breathing through the rhythmical breathing part and then the retention phases. But without further ado, let us all send beautiful energy of love to Barry right now. Feel it. Just connect with it. That's it. Breathe that fully in. Breathe it fully out. That's it. That's it. We are anchored. We're landing. We are here. So much love in the chat as well for you, Barry. And whoever's on the YouTube, please come into the Zoom room. You've got the Zoom link. Barry, let me unmute you now. And the stage is yours. A round of applause, everyone. A round of applause.
All right. Can everybody hear me?
We can.
Right. Sweet. Well, boy, you know, there's nothing like technical issues to make you a humble person. But we're here. We did it. We were on the edge of options, but here we are. So it's a good thing. I just want to say thank you, really, from the bottom of my heart, and I know everyone else. You know, it's hard to wait when I know what it's like when you've got plans for your day and, you know, you're looking at your watch and you don't want to be treating your breathwork session like that. But, you know, there's other things that have wanting your attention. So I'll try and do as quick a job as I can of just going through kind of the introductory basics of how we breathe and what the session breath rounds wise is going to look like. Touch on contraindications really quick, and then we're going to be off to the races, as they say. It was a couple of years ago, a 21-day awakening journey that I did that really was hugely transformative in my life. It was gave me the tools for continuing to break the back of shame in my life and since childhood, and really living a life of isolation and just swallowing a lot of pain, being like a really super numb individual. And it was my experience with Soma that changed that. You know, they say folks that practice Soma breath work, you know, report feeling healthier, happier, and more energized. And, you know, at first I was like, okay. And then, you know, I started doing the breath work, and I can honestly say from my heart with integrity that that really is a true statement. Soma's breathwork style is so amazing in terms of how it integrates meditation and visualization and music. And then just the cocktail of dopamine and oxytocin and serotonin and the endorphins that are stimulated through the practice of breath work, and the healing that's possible, the healing that really, it's not just theoretical, it's practical, that can happen for all of us as we practice breath work on a daily basis. So, all right. So how we breathe, for those of you who are new here with us, if this is a first, we practice diaphragmatic breathing. That means we're breathing in through our belly, through our abdomen. If you were to put your hand on your stomach right now and you were to take a deep breath in, you'd want to feel your hand rise first before your chest. So we practice diaphragmatic breathing. We practice breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. And we want the breaths at all times to be linked together. So I kind of have the image of the ocean and the waves coming into the shoreline, and as one comes in, another one's going out, or as one's going out, another one's coming in, better. And that's just that flow. It creates it energetically, it begins to help create a flow of energy throughout our body as our bodies just follow that breath movement. And I just really today want to stress, don't worry about forcing your breath. You know, some people, it's like, they want to be the one that breathes the deepest or breathes the hardest, or they want to be the one that holds their breath the longest. And this space, our tribe, our community, this space is a place where, as I see it, it's really a place to invite people to come to risk showing up authentically. Because how many places in the world do we have where we're invited to do that? That alone is hugely healing. And so when we do the breath work and we do the breath hold out and the breath hold in, I just really encourage you to go into that experience with some curiosity and some wonder. You know, I remember from childhood, I've not heard anybody else here talk about childhood memories around breathing, but for me it was swimming pools. And, you know, can you make it to the other side of the pool or the end of the pool with holding your breath? And I really feel like, at least for myself, some of those early memories about what's possible around breathing were formed. And I just like to say, let's together as a community be curious when we do these holds and see what, maybe we'll surprise ourselves. I know that's happened for me. So the breath hold, the rounds of breath themselves, we are going to be doing 3 rounds of breathing today. Each of the rounds, round 1, round 2 will be 4-4. So that means in to a count of 4, in, 2, 3, 4, out to a count of 4, 2, 3, 4. And then in the third round, the first part of the round will be to a 4-4, and then it'll switch to a little quicker movement to a 2-2 for a very short period of time. Let's see. So the breath hold out, all the way along for people who haven't been here before, there will be music, there will be guidance during each breath round telling you when to breathe, when to take a full inhalation, and then to exhale fully for the breath hold out. And so after the rhythmic breathing portion, so there's 3 parts. There's rhythmic breathing, which is what we start each round with. Then you'll hear me say, take a full breath in. We take a full breath in, squeeze, release that breath fully out through our mouths, and then we hold our breath at the bottom of that exhalation. And there'll be instructions the whole way along as to what to do next. So it's not anything you have to remember. If this is your first time here, you're going to have complete guidance as to how this rodeo goes. So nothing to worry about there. So we will be holding our breath. I encourage people to, the breath hold phase really, it invites surrender. It invites presence. It activates inner healing processes, like this carbon dioxide builds in our bloodstream. It helps the body move that nitric oxide, move those oxygen molecules that are still there to places in the body that they're most needed. And it also, nitric oxide accumulates, the miracle molecule that's associated with so many things. And then it also helps to induce a mild hypoxic state that triggers resilience and relaxation. So energetically, it's a space of letting go of control, of fear, really letting go of any of the things that we're going to be talking about today when we talk about numbness, the things that keep us from really living an authentic life, and 2, living life to the magnificence that it really is meant to be lived for all of us. So at the end of that breath hold, I'll just encourage people to take a full breath in and to hold it. And that is, we hold the breath at the top of the inhalation. That helps to build up inner pressure. It helps to release DMT. It helps cellular oxygenation of our cells. and it really creates an elevated state. So the more that my experience is the more that you breathe in these rounds and really take them seriously, the more that you explore that edge of holding your breath out, amazing things will begin to start happening. It's not just a we say we're going to do it, and it's kind of a cutesy kind of thing to hold our breath and see how long. It's profound in its practice. So that's breath hold out. Then I'll just after we've taken a full breath in, I'll invite everyone after a period of time, release the breath. We return to our normal breathing until the beginning of the next round. Contraindications. Forceful. This is for people who have potential medical conditions or have concerns. If anybody here showing up today feels like they're doing the breath, they're starting to really, maybe feel uncomfortable, you're in the driver's seat. You're in total control. The beautiful thing about this, unlike plant medicine journeys where once you're on it, and there's no volume control to dial it back. You're really in the driver's seat here. So if it becomes too intense, stop doing a few breaths, breathe easier, make this experience your own, and make it your own. So contraindications: forceful mouth breathing, prolonged breath holds, extended, intense, fast breath work, or hyperventilation for more than 5 minutes should not be practiced in the case of any of the following: severe or critical diseases or infections, if it impairs your ability to breathe; severe uncontrolled hypertension, usually after a heart attack; organ failure or late-stage terminal illness; pregnancy; if you have epilepsy, a pacemaker, or irregular heartbeat, with the exception that if you've talked to your doctor and your doctor has given you specific permission. Some conditions like tinnitus and hernias may be aggravated by forceful mouth breathing, prolonged breath holds, prolonged intense rapid breathing. So careful attention there is required, is suggested. So if you have any real concerns, don't do the breath holds, and just continue during that time to just do the regular 4-4 breathing. Okay. All right.
I think we're ready, Barry. I think everyone's already hyped up. We are so
Hyped
ready.
up.
We got hyped up. We're hyped up.
Hyped up and hyped out. Okay.
So you're ready. You're just share your sound, and then we're good to go. Everyone, just on another note, people should be sitting down or lying down for this.
You beat me to it. All right. Sharing sound. All right. So I just invite everyone now to, if you're not already in the place where you're going to enjoy the breathwork journey, if you want to lay down, just invite you to find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. If you'd like to lay down, just lay down with your arms gently at your side. If you choose to sit up, just try and have your spine straight and your arms comfortably in your lap or where they feel best. And I don't know for all of you here what the moment's been like at the beginning of this of this day and this session. I so appreciate our ability to move our bodies and to move energetically, the way that energy gets trapped inside of us, and the opportunity to shake it out. I invite you now, let's take just a moment together to invoke here into this space an awareness of source, awareness of divine presence. And just allow yourself to gently take some breaths in and some breaths out. And to bring yourself here as fully, as gracefully as possible. And I just ask that you would join me in invoking a spirit of courage today. A lot of us have dialed down what life looks like for us because of injury and pain in the past, woundings to our hearts. And today we're going to find the courage together as a community, breathing together, and I would say breathing each other, because we are connected into a place of self-awareness, of self-discovery, of allowing ourselves to feel again that which we have so conveniently set aside, thinking that we can have all the joy we want without feeling the pain of the past, which blocks our experiences of the fullness and richness of life. So a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And breathing in.
Barry, I'm sorry I need to interrupt you. Your voice is not projected with the sound. So we can hear the music, the beautiful track, but not your microphone.
Can I haven't changed anything. Can you hear me now? No.
Now it's perfect, yes. Coming
now
back to the
perfect.
breath.
All right. Everyone, welcome to the world of technology. All right. Every day around the world, there's not one human being alive who is not doing what every other human being is doing, and that is breathing. I'd like you to just take this moment in silence to imagine for a moment just how inherently connected we all are. Just breathing now into that connection. And sometime during our lives, too often we have a series of experiences that could be real or some even imagined. We're living our lives authentically. We're living our lives openly. Becomes a frightening thing, a painful thing, and too often without really our consciously thinking about it, we begin building walls around our hearts. And a numbness begins to set in. We all know it. We know what it's like to just long for something so much bigger, so much bolder. Something so much more life-filled. And then somehow there's that voice inside. That voice that knows just the right button to push to stop us cold in our tracks. And so for many, we learn to live accepting the little bit that we have, when in our most honest moments, we realize there could be so much more. So I invite you right now. What is that one thing right now for you today? What's that button that gets pushed that stops you in your tracks? What robs you of the fullest expression of life that honestly is waiting to show up in you? Let's get ready to breathe. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3. And as you just sit right now with what may feel like numbness, maybe it feels like emptiness, I'd like you to see if you can identify where in your body you feel that feeling. It could be in your throat. Maybe you feel like you don't have any voice in life. It could be in your stomach. For all the times you've swallowed your hurt, your anger, your disappointment. Maybe it's in your heart. Your heart could be filled with grief for unlived dreams, for broken promises. For wrongs that people have held against you unjustly. Where in your body? Where in your body do you feel it? And you might even take a hand and place it on that part of your body. The place where the SOMA the place where all of that and more might be stored today. Maybe it's been stored for a lifetime. But today, Tergay, we're going to bring new life there. And I invite you now to see if you can ascribe a color to that numbness in that place that you have identified. And trust yourself, and trust the first color that comes to mind that represents these feelings, whatever they are, that cause the numbness, that enable that voice that whispers inside you that you're probably not even always aware of, that puts the brakes on life. What color is it? No right or wrong answers. Let curiosity guide your heart. Numbness may not represent a lack of feeling. It may be an overwhelming of feeling to the point where you say, I don't feel anything at all. Getting ready now for our first breath round, breathing out. Now take a deep breath in through your nose, pulling that energy up to your midbrain area, squeezing the muscles of your body for a moment, and then releasing that breath. All the way out and holding. Holding your breath, allowing your chin, if you're sitting up, to perhaps gently rest upon your chest, creating an energy lock. Going deeper. And just remember that if you have an overwhelming urge to breathe, feel free to take a booster breath, a sip of air in, and then a quick exhalation out, and to hold again. Be curious. Let go of the breath, and with it, release your need to grasp. You're doing beautifully. Holding. Feeling the energy the energy of life. In this moment of silence, just pulsing, coursing through your body. Taking booster breaths when needed. This is a portal into deep trust and surrender. You are floating now in the void where healing and transformation arise, and numbness reveals its secret treasures. And just imagine that energy that you feel building now at the base of your spine. Imagine that with your thoughts, you can guide and direct the flow of that energy throughout your entire body. You're doing beautifully. Breathing out now in 3, 2, 1. In, excuse me. And holding. And releasing. And returning now to a 4/4 rhythm. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, in. I invite you now to recall a moment in life. Recall a moment when you felt truly alive, truly unburdened. Maybe it was a season of time in life, maybe it was a particular moment. But bring that to mind now. Where in your body do you feel that? Do you sense that? If you were to name it. And feel free to take your hand and to gently place it over that area where you sense that energy. Just that. Maybe it's joy. Maybe it's a sense of excitement and anticipation for all that life has in store for you. Just let yourself feel that in your body. You carry that memory with you, that experience in your body. And what color would you give to that experience of feeling so alive and unburdened, of life feeling like you just can't make any mistakes? Now I invite you to just breathe that color in on each inhalation to the count of 4. That's it. You're doing such a beautiful job. And now, as you breathe out, I invite you to take that other color, that color that you associated to your numbness, and I invite you to breathe that out with each exhalation. Maybe you can see or sense or feel that with each exhalation, that color inside of every cell of your body of numbness, as you breathe out, you release it and it leaves your body. And with each inhalation, you draw into each cell that color that you found, where you feel most truly alive and life most unburdened. Breathing in, breathing out. Getting ready for our breath hold in. Ready now. Now breathing fully in, fully in. Imagine drawing that energy from the base of your spine, up, up, up your spine, higher and higher, through and past your heart into your midbrain. Holding your breath, and now releasing. Fully exhaling and holding your breath. Surrendering. Be the still point in the storm. There is nothing to fix. Surrendering into the silence of this moment. You're doing beautifully. And let's breathe in now in 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Hold. The energy stirring. exhaling with a sigh of contentment in 3, 2, 1. Returning now to your normal breath. Allowing yourself to just rest. To rest in this silence. You no longer have to carry, to bear the numbness, to mask the pain. There is so much more intended for you. And as we approach this last breath round, I just hope that it would be my hope that as you breathe in and out, you would allow yourself to welcome, even if it's hard to do, to just begin welcoming a vision of how much larger life is. Getting ready now to breathe in beats. 2, 3, 4, out. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4. Now with each inhalation, breathe that color of aliveness in once again. And with each exhalation, imagine and leaving in all of those cells, more than you can imagine if you were to try to count, leaving your body. You don't have to carry the weight of these things any longer. And on those breaths in, just imagine filling those cells. Imagine that you could stand right now outside of your own body, looking. And imagine that you could just see this wrapper around your body that's just glowing with the brightest, whitest, almost golden brilliance. And it's permeating every part of you, every portion of you. Every part of you that hasn't seen light in what feels like ages. You can't hide. You can't hide from love. You can't hide. It's always here. Oh, you're doing beautifully. Getting ready for our breath hold coming up. Shifting to a 2-2 rhythm now. In, 2, out, 2. In, 2, out, 2. Just continue that breathing. And you know, when the numbness takes over in our lives, it causes us to be isolated from others around us. But as you breathe in that color of aliveness, and as you breathe out that color of numbness, and as the walls, the invisible walls around your heart, they begin to melt, suddenly there's this new connection with the world. All those around you that once felt almost like strangers start feeling like long-lost friends. Feel that oneness. Breathe that oneness in. Just breathing it in. Breathing to our normal rhythm. Seeing strands of light, golden light, emanating from your heart to all of those that you love. And perhaps you see that light penetrating into places in their lives where they are waiting and longing. Sending them light, sending them love. Just remember, you can return here at any time You can breathe in the light. You can breathe out the pain. You can breathe in hope and breathe out despair. And you can breathe it in for the world. From numbness to oneness. What is it that you dream of? For yourself and for those you love. It's never too late. You know, in the ancient world, it was believed that a word, when it was spoken into creation, that word would not come back void or empty. It would change the nature of creation. It would change the world. Words have power. That's why they call it spelling. We cast spells with the words we speak. So I invite you to think about how you can bless others today as the numbness lifts and a sense of deeper connection with the world arises. What blessings could you speak? Maybe dare to think that we might never even know the power of the words, the prayers, the blessings that we've spoken on our lips, and those we speak upon our hearts. So as we prepare now to leave this sacred space that we've shared, may all the energy of life and love and healing be sealed within your hearts today and for the rest of your days to come.
Beautiful. Thank you so, so much, Barry. And everyone else, please slowly come back. Slowly come back from this journey. That's it. Reconnect to this moment and reconnect to the power of yourself, your being. Thank you so much, Barry, for this unique, powerful session, because we could feel the emotions, we could feel the energy, we could feel that all those words, they came from the truth, the vulnerability and the authenticity, and that must and shall forever be celebrated. So thank you, Barry, for stepping into your power. Truly. And everyone else, please, this is a moment as well for you to reflect on this journey, on this day, on your life, on numbing, on oneness. And use the chat as well. Feel free to use the chat for any comments or anything that you would like to share with us all, because the tribe is watching. We're here to connect on a deeper level with our hearts, souls. YouTube is already sharing massive thank yous. We have Mary Divine Starseed that just shared thank you. And Mama Seti shared also hearts with you. So thank you so much, Barry, once again. And let me just go through the chat. And of course, if anyone would like to share their experience, whatever you would like to share, just use the reaction button and I'll be very happy to unmute you and for you to share not only the experience, but also share the stage with us all. Let me just read out. Farah says, perfect, Barry. Monique, plenty of emojis. Thank you, Barry. Compassionate direction. That was so amazing, Barry. Intense, and I feel so supported. I just feel like, just for a moment, can we just all close our eyes? Just for a moment, close our eyes. And as you connect to your own breath, just send the ripple effect of love towards Barry, thanking him truly for guiding us, for showing up. Sunday Breathe Together sessions are sessions where we pour our hearts out, and sometimes the tech challenges might be overwhelming. But then when we step in and we truly lead from the heart, and that's exactly what you've done, Barry. So just everyone just send love, gratitude, and thankfulness to Barry. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Truly, Barry. And of course, reconnect with your breath. And just, as always, shake off, shake off, shake off, shake off, shake off the energy. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Put a smile on your face with gratitude and love. We have Olivia saying, those words were beautiful. Every single one connected with me. I burst into tears within seconds of your first words and didn't stop crying. I will listen again and again. Beautiful, Barry. Thank you so, so much. Feeling the light of love and peace. And I'll be reading more of the comments, but we have now Jana that has her hand up. And of course, I will be sharing the stage with you now, Jana. I'm going to unmute you. The mic is yours. Welcome.
Hi, everyone. I just want to say thank you, Barry. How do I say this? I could feel your heart, and your heart touched mine, and I was in tears. It was like you were speaking to my soul, and I didn't realize the numbness that I had. And then I could feel, like, for me, the color was black, and I could just feel the blackness leaving me, and my strong desire to connect to people. When you said, the imagine the light emanating from your body to other people, it went to specific people that I want to connect with. and that I want to allow my heart to reach their heart the way you allowed your heart to reach ours. So thank you, Barry. Thank you.
Thank you for those beautiful words.
Thank you so much for sharing, for also having that beautiful stepping in onto the stage with us all. So thank you, John. I really appreciate that. It means the world to all of us. Whoever is guiding a session and then hears words like this and sees the comments, your light expands, your field, electromagnetic field expands. You can feel that this is exactly my purpose and my mission. So thank you, Jana, for just showing up as well every single time with us. Thank you so much. And Claudia, I'm going to unmute you now. You're the second one that raised your hand. The stage is yours.
And of course, I have to say something to this beautiful soul. It's just incredible how the universe is always challenging us all the time. And I'm so proud that you completely transcend those challenging. It's just because it has to be like this. It's a learning. But Barry, again, I told you this before, every single time your heart is in the microphone, it's just the words coming from there. It's so unique. I think that everyone here resonates with that. It's so unique. Like everyone is just like the heart is listening. Everything. It's a vibration through your voice. So I always going to tell you this. There's nothing wrong that can happen because you're always going to do this from your heart. So it's always going to be expansive. So thank you for that beautiful session. Congratulations for this because I know that is scary. And we have all our fears putting in this Sunday session where we do this for the first time and we want to do it perfect. But believe me, it cannot be wrong with your beautiful heart in this beautiful experience. So thank you again. Congratulations. Super proud of you.
Thank you so much, Claudia.
Thank you so much, Claudia. We appreciate you so much. And we have Kara now as well. I'm going to add the spotlight and unmute you. Here we go.
Hello, my beautiful friend. Can you hear me?
Hello. Sure can.
Thank you. What a beautiful, beautiful journey. It is such an honor to be on this side of the journey. So I'm usually doing other things on Sunday mornings, and I wanted to be here for this, and I'm so glad I was. Massive revelation you brought forth from me, a relationship that I think I'm ready to look at, that has been a long time severed. So thank you.
Wonderful. Wow.
Thanks for sharing your journey and your heart.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was beautiful. Thank you very much. And I just want to note just what so many of you already mentioned, but it's important to remember this as well. As we were preparing for this session just beforehand as well, Barry wanted so much to lead this session because we always want to have kind of a plan B, and knowing as well that obviously we're all showing up here for the Sunday Breathe Togethers, but he was not giving up. Tech was giving up, but he was not giving up. Zoom was giving up, he was not giving up. Internet was giving up, he was not giving up. So I'm about to cry now. La 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 la. Okay, Stephen, I'm going to unmute you now because I'm going to start crying. Okay.
Hi, thanks. I just want to say again that it was a beautiful session. I've watched you as a member and before you got a certification, and you just did a wonderful job. And I usually don't share. I'm working on getting my voice as well, and it's just really emotional. I'm still getting used to it. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. Namaste.
Well, thank you so much, Stephen. Yeah, I've always been reading your comments, and now you stepping into your power as well and using your voice, and that is exactly how it is beautifully aligned. Just small steps are enough. So Stephen, I appreciate you. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts, truly, because you've been at our app sessions. And of course, this is also a beautiful time. If you don't know what the SOMA Breath app is, you can always join the app. And then you'll see as well how that community that is here during the Sunday Breathe Togethers also support each other during a Monday Breathe Together, during a Wednesday Move Together, during a Friday Breathe Together, during Power Hours. So we're nearly the familiar faces and newbies that are always welcome, that are always and forever welcome. We hold you dearly. We literally have this like sharing circle of emotional beings that are coming together. So thank you, Stephen. I see you, brother. Thank you so much. Honestly. Namaste. I'm going to also read out just a couple of comments because the comments keep coming in, and they're just been emotional and beautiful. There's this one comment here. This session was not meant for us, but for you, Barry. I could really feel your emotion and your heart and what it must have meant for you to host this. Thanks for opening your heart to us. I appreciate you. From Florian. And we've got YouTube as well. Barry, you're literally just, you're breaking the numbers here. The people are still with us. I'm still going to mention that surprise that Niraj has for all of us because it's happening on the 20th of August. Surprise, surprise. We're going to put the link in just a moment. But YouTube as well. Namaste. Thank you so very much for this session. So powerful to move from numbness to oneness. We'll do this again and again from Tara. And then thank you so much for that lovely session from Claudia. So emotional, sending lots of love and many blessings. Thank you, everyone that is still on YouTube. We still have many people watching. You can always join us in the Zoom room, and then you can also read the comments and be fully interactive with us here. But obviously, I want to make sure as well that every single comment is read. Those words were beautiful, every single one of them. And we have, thank you, Barry and Piotr. You're so welcome, Cynthia. Sorry, I have to leave. As a person who was diagnosed with PTSD, your words resonated with me. It is important to cultivate little joy every day and expand them as much as possible to rewire the brain. The breath is the wonderful bridge between the conscious and unconscious mind. Best of all, I'm higher in mind and body and spirit than my number could reflect. Thank you so much. I needed to reconnect with the Holy Spirit for physical healing. I felt the healing energy throughout my entire body. And more comments are floating in. And of course, please, right now as well, as I mentioned at the very start of the session, how are you feeling right now? On a scale of 1 to 10, 11, or what is the scale, right? What is the scale? Just whatever you want to put into the chat, just, give us your number right now. How are you feeling? What is that reflection that you have? Right? We have Cicely as well. So delighted to see that it was you today, Barry. Thank you so much. There was a sublimely beautiful journey coming from such a place of truth and honesty. It moved and touched me very much, indescribably with words. Much love and gratitude. Just beautiful. And let me just have a quick look now. Sharon, Barry, please feel so good about the gift you gave us all. From Sharon. You have done your good deed for the day, week, etc. Again, take in all these positive comments and feel just good. Thank you. Wow. I'm not even, I think Claudia, Claudia is also the co-host of Sunday Breathe Togethers. This is the most comments we've been having for Sunday Breathe Togethers. We have incredible, beautiful, phenomenal instructors that are leading sessions, but the love that is pouring in now through YouTube and Zoom is something that I have not seen, and I think Claudia is also nodding, we have not seen before. So we do thank you all for still staying with us and being with us. We have 11, we have 8, 12, we have 6.1. Were you 2.7 before? So that's a nice a jump from 2.7 to 6.1. We have 8, we have 20, we have 10. Incredible. Beautiful to see. Beautiful. So let me just, before I hand over the mic to you, Barry, for whatever share you want to share with us all, however you want also people to ground after such an experience, because again, the emotional charge is there, your heart has been poured out, and we have received your gift. But now, of course, we have to make sure that we come back into this world that is, constantly overstimulating us. So how can we ground? But I'll hand over the mic to you in a moment, because right now I want to mention about the gift that now Niraj Naik, the founder of SOMA Breath, will be giving us all for his birthday. His birthday was a couple of days ago, but now on the 20th of August, we are coming together for a free masterclass. Breathwork is the new drug. And if you know SOMA Breath, we're all about getting high on our own supply. You have the pharmacy within, so why not activate it? Everyone that is here, if you're brand new, we've all been changed through SOMA Breath. Every single one of us. We've been stepping into transformation, healing, reconnection, remembering, and fully embracing who we are. And this free masterclass on the 20th of August, Monica right now, applause for Monica as well. We love you, Monica. Monica's sharing the link in the chat. It's a free masterclass on the 20th of August at 10 a.m. Eastern time, which is 3 p.m. UK time, Irish time, and 4 p.m. Central European time. It's a gift that Niraj has for all of us, because we're going to discover how to manipulate your body's biochemistry and undergo a similar experience to taking psilocybin or MDMA. So we're going to be high. We're going to be high that day. So just make sure that afterwards, you're just not going to book anything for yourself, because you're going to be in the highest state of yourself. Although it's always nice to see life through these highs, but only your breath and only SOMA Breath can truly bring you into these states. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, show up to the masterclass. If you've been to all of our masterclasses before, you know how empowering it is to show up on that day and learn more, but also learn through your heart. Learn through your energy. Just really connect with it, and then feel the breath and feel the journey that Niraj will be bringing. So on the 20th of August at 10 a.m. Eastern time, we'll come together for that free masterclass. The link is in the chat. And of course, as well, if you want more of SOMA Breath, we've got our retreats coming. We have our incredible events. We've got the app. Everything is continuously growing. As I said as well, now coming back from Mind Valley, we've seen how more and more people are interested in SOMA Breath and breathing, because finally, we have discovered the secret to being alive. And the secret was always within us, and it was always our breath. Can I hear a little bit of a woo, woo? Yes, yes, woo, woo. So true, so true. And if you want to join as well, the 21-day awakening, what Barry was mentioning at the very start of today's journey, there's a link as well to join a 21-day awakening journey, which you will just feel the transformation through the breath, through the somatics, through feeling it in the body. It's all about you tapping into your fullest, most authentic, highest version of self. Yeah, exactly, Sharon. Woo-hoo. Love it. I love it. Okay, right. Barry, any words that you have for our community?
Well, in terms of integration and just coming out of this, I'm becoming more and more a believer in the power of the earth. And grounding. We bring so much energy up, and we're conduits for it. We're transformers of it, and I just to encourage everybody today, to whatever capacity you're able to, just get outside, put your feet on the ground and breathe air. It strikes me as just so incredibly powerful that every moment that I'm breathing, everyone else alive in the world is too, and sharing the same air, and trying to bring that down to earth. I'd say drink water, get your feet on the ground, and I'd say a nice expression of this is kind of paying it forward, and that's just tell some people that you know that you love them, and reach out to somebody maybe that you haven't in a while, and say hello. I'll just end by saying this was an interesting experience, because in some ways I felt like maybe I was manifesting the technology issue. Joking, but a certain level of twisted humor to that. For those of you that know me, I mean, I've come a long journey in SOMA Breath around the issue of fear in my life and hiding, and really it's been through the breathwork practices and the encouragement of one amazing community. And I'll just give a plug and say, if there's anybody out there who's thinking about becoming an instructor, you really, I've spent so much money on so many different things in my life, and the quality of the material that they have for instructors to work with, self-paced, is absolutely amazing. Constantly being updated, constantly being added to. It's a dynamic library. I mean, you've seen the quality if you've been to any of these breathwork sessions virtually. You've seen the quality and the capacity of instructors like Claudia and Piotr. So I would just say, boy, if something stirred in my heart and I said yes, and I feel like I'm slowly becoming aware of the gifts that I have, that I kind of wish they came out differently, but we don't always get to choose that part. So thank you all so much. I mean, thank you for your patience in a late start. Thank you for your incredible words of love and encouragement. Just thank you for being here. I mean, it's for anybody that occasionally watches the news, we know what sells, and it's pain and depression and isolation, and it's so good to have a place, a community that we can come together in, that is a place of love and healing and place for people to heal. So thank you all. I couldn't say it more from the depth of my heart. So thank you.
Thank you so much. And you know what? This comment I need to read out from Helena. From Olivia. Barry, I'm glad that the tech played up. I was running late. I was so upset to miss it, but tuned in and it was just in time. You see? The people that were meant to be here were here. The people that have an open heart and were able to receive, received. And that is the power of presence and the power of coming together as a community. So I celebrate you, brother. Truly, it was incredible. I'll be doing that session myself. The session will be available as a replay straight after this on YouTube, but also in the app for way longer and for a way deeper connection as well. Because when you're in the app, you can go into more deeper states of being. But this is incredible. This has been incredible. I always don't like to nearly finish these sessions. I'm like, more, let's talk more, let's celebrate more, let's keep on going. We still have a couple of minutes, it's fine. And then I see Claudia in the background, be like, no, just finish the session. What are you doing? I'm only messing. No, Barry, I celebrate you. We all celebrate you truly. We're going to send you all these comments because they keep on pouring in, and it would be another hour for me to read them all out. But it's been a pleasure to host this with you. You have done an incredible job, and you should be extremely proud of yourself. Extremely proud of yourself. Celebrating you all. I'm going to make sure that we have a gallery view so we can see everyone. A round of applause. A round of applause. Celebrating you, Barry. Thank you, everyone that is still here. Robert, Monica, thank you so much as well for everything that you do. Claudia, Tommy, Tammy, Nicole, Jill, Cicely, Florian, Annalisa, Alexandra, Tida, Marissa, Karina, Heather, June, everyone else that is still on this call. Please make sure you join us during the Masterclass on the 20th of August, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And of course, join the app and join our Sunday Breathe Together, because as somebody put it in the comment, this is a church service for someone. This is incredible. So we are literally opening, but not in this weird way. Okay, we're not. There's no gurus here. Okay, I just realized what I'm starting to say. This is just an impactful, incredible way to communicate, connect with the universe, God, energy, breath, and with everyone else that is here. This is the truth. This is the honest truth. And everyone's nodding. I can see you nodding. We love you all. Barry, once again, thank you so much. Everyone else that is still here, mwah, big kiss, and have a fantastic Sunday. Whatever you're about to do today, please stay connected to presence, to oneness, and to your own breath. You've got the power. You've got the power to step into your fullest authentic self. Mwah.